Hey, fire signs, it's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your mudra reading. All right, this is for Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo and their company. Thank you. Any information that you need is in the description box, darling. Yes. Please keep in mind that the mudras, the reading that accompanies the mudra may or may not, okay, be your situation. Okay? Have time for it. Now then, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. I'm not fixing it. Now then, let's see what's going on. Angels, what do you have for the fire signs? Glue from my lashes. Okay, whatever. Angels, what do you have for my beautiful fire signs? 2 o'clock in the morning. Ooh, inner guidance. Okay. So, feels like y'all done got a little break. Okay. They want you to be more trusting of what is your heart truly desire? What is it that really sparks your soul? They're saying that this is a good time for you to work on what it is that you want to manifest. How does it look? How does it feel? How does it taste? Okay. Here. There's a lot of clarity. There's a lot of clarity when you listen from the heart, also speaking from the heart, and also being very compassionate and being wise with your words, wise with your actions, wise with your gestures. Here, it's important for you to, there may be someone that you cross paths with who is really in need of some type of grounding, and you have the information that they need. They want you to not be judgmental when providing the information that this person needs. Try and be mindful of, I feel like whoever it is, it's like this. You have people who think that they can read body language. But I think that it mostly comes from, it's more of a trigger, you see, because of things that they've gone through, the things that they've seen. So they think that, oh, when a person does this, it don't always mean that. Okay? So be mindful of how you present yourself this week. Some of you may even be offering someone help who really needs help. It's always the people who need the help the most that don't ask for it. Now then. I also feel that you may be pulled in 3 different directions, and you're more of a nurturer at this time. You're more of the wise counsel that many people will need. A lot of clarity is coming to you as well in order for you to continuously assist these people, because I feel like these people will be in your life for quite some time. Or they may already be in your life, but these may even be people coming back. Oh, the retrograde is coming. The retrograde is coming. The retrograde is coming, bitch. Stop saying bitch. Thank y'all. Now then. There's a budding relationship or a budding friendship that is coming. I think it's getting stronger. And it's going to, this is something that will strengthen your connection possibly to your mother here. If there's any issue with who you have crossed paths with, and it's kind of hard for you to make a connection with them, it's like you can't get away from them. Whoever it is, you can't get away from them. As well go ahead and what? You can't get away from them. Okay? You can't get away from them because you're being drawn. This is you being drawn to this person. This is one person in particular here. This is a strong connection, and it feels like there's a lot of learning that needs to transpire between the two of you. If it doesn't happen now, it will happen with someone else. There's a huge lesson that needs to be learned between you and another person here. So let's clarify. I feel like you'll be taking a different approach moving forward. And it's possible, it's possible that some things that you went through in the last 2 to 3 months, 2 to 3 months, yeah, 2 to 3 months, going on 4 months, where you are finally ready to face this connection, finally ready to face this person, finally ready to face this situation, right? Weeds. So it may have something to do with in the past you couldn't get fully rooted, you couldn't get fully grounded. You are the other person, right? To make this work or to make things right. This could easily be a business venture, some type of collaboration between you and others. Here, weeds. Nothing but weeds. Angels, what is this? A Virgo. Okay. So, I feel that this may be your significant other here. There's something that needs to, like with this Justice card, this has to happen. A lot of light will be shed on the situation, but this has to happen. I also feel that you may have something in common when it comes to your spiritual father and mother as well. You may be of the same tribe in the spiritual sense with this person. I get Ochosi real strong with this one. Now, pinpointing the issue, really hawking down the issue in order to bring justice to a situation. I feel like the other person that you are dealing with is someone who may be very charismatic. They're very intuitive, but they also, it's kind of hard for you to read them. It's hard for you to read them. It's hard for you to get your way in certain instances with them. It's either their way or no way, and they're usually right. You may not like that, but they are usually right. I'm also seeing here where going within with that inner guidance with the Hermit card, right? Going in and figuring out exactly what needs to be done. There may be a divorce with a Sagittarius or someone trying to file some type of paperwork, and it has to do with needing more information, right? A lot of the information will come from spirit. I feel like many of you will come to a space where you realize what needs to be done or what's missing, what is the missing information, and going full speed ahead to figure things out and make something happen once you get that epiphany. Tiffany, thank you. Now, Pisces. This person also some of you may be contemplating if you want to continue on your path with this person here, because it may be something that came out of nowhere. This connection came out of nowhere, or them coming back into your life just came out of nowhere. And it's time for things to go to the next level here. I also feel with this Justice card, like, I feel like someone is coming towards you and they need some clarity. You may even be, now this happens, okay? I go through it quite often. You may be so busy. You may have so much to do. You may be in a space where you're finally getting your footing back together. You're finally feeling grounded, and you're finally feeling back at home in yourself. And this person comes through to try and make something happen or get some type of clarity or closure. And you may feel taken aback because you thought things were done and over with, but it happens. And it's on you if you want to do the work with this person or not. This is your life. But I do feel like this is a divine intervention. I feel like this is something that is going to transform the way that you view yourself and people outside of you. So this is something that needs to happen. Clarify this. Maybe a soulmate, but someone who, the Wheel of Fortune is here. So I'm feeling like strong. If it's not karmic energy, I'm not saying that the Wheel of Fortune is karmic, but that's what I heard. Okay, so they are saying that it is karmic. Thank you. So it may be karmic energy, but not whatever that is to you. Because karma really isn't bad or good. It's just a necessary part of our journey. I feel like the connection, like if this is a lawsuit between you and someone, or maybe a class act lawsuit or what have you, it's going to work out in your favor. You will have enough. There's some money coming in that will be enough to feed you and your family. But overall, with this Six of Cups, I feel like this is a strong soulmate connection. You may even meet someone new while you're out with your friends, out with family, out having a good time, having a feast. There's a feast that you may meet. That's why I really feel like it's tribe, right? I also feel with this Wheel of Fortune and with this person coming back, this person has something to do with your connection to finances as well, your ability to expand your vision, your ability to expand your, this is great expansion, right? It's a slow turn, but it's finally, things are finally getting back on track for you and this person, but there's something that needs to be completed between the two of you, and that's up to you on what that may be. Partnership, working together. And there's a lot of bows and arrows in here. This is like being very direct and very straightforward with your words, very direct and straightforward with your goals, very straightforward and direct with your balancing your finances, very forward and direct with being optimistic and coming from a space of unconditional love, which isn't always easy, okay? But I do feel that this is going to bring contentment. This is going to bring possibly the ability to relocate, the ability to grow here. Some of you, your family is growing, so you may have to move. But I also feel that there's some type of agreement, a meeting of the minds when it comes to a contract between two people, okay? This is all beautiful to me, all right? There's a meeting of the minds. Now, this assists with insight, self-compassion, safety. The benefits is that it supports your heart and respiratory system, releases tension in the chest and ribs, assists the immune system, cultivates trust in your inner knowledge. Trust in your inner knowledge, right? Now, when it comes to the respiratory system, you may be hearing from someone who's feeling better now, too. It could be a Virgo, a Scorpio, Pisces, whoever. But you may be hearing from someone after they've been through some things. So this may not even be directly for you in that sense, right? Now, you'll hold your hands like this and relax your shoulders and lengthen your spine. And your focus or affirmation is, I listen openly and honor the voice of my heart. I listen openly and honor the voice of my heart. Okay? And that has a lot to do with the Hermit card. But I also feel that in order for you to get clarity on whatever it is that you need, whatever contract, whatever your next move is before you sign, go within and trust your inner guidance, right? Because there's a lot of, with these bows and arrows, this telescope is just showing me that, a lot of the things that you'll be doing within this time frame is going to have a lot to do with how you view things and what your aim is. Okay? If y'all get sleepy on here, I'm not sleepy. When I do these readings late at night, I had a couple of people say that they fall asleep or they feel like I'm sleepy. If I was sleepy, I wouldn't be. Y'all already know, baby, I lay down. Let me do y'all a law of attraction card here real quick. And we're going to roll up out of here. These are my daily go-tos, so I'll share them with y'all. What is this? What you got? The 5 signs, please, and thank you. It's too many cards. My creative workshop process works for me. If you will use your time with an intention to collect data that you may bring into your creative workshop, you will find every day to be one of fun. I can learn to this all go for y'all ass too, don't it? I can learn to prioritize my intentions. It is important for you to identify which intentions you most want to fulfill, because as you prioritize, you give your singular attention to what is most important. And as you give that singular attention, by the law of attraction, you attract power onto that intention that is most important to you. Ooh, child, I'm gonna plan on reading like this. I just be doing the most. Now, the last one, I can reach for a better feeling thought. Oh, let's go for y'all. I'm going ahead and read it. And she upside down like the hangman. I read it. Now then, from your non-physical vantage point, you understood the eternal evolving nature of your being and the promise that this leading edge contrasting environment held. You understood the powerful law of attraction and the fairness and accuracy with which it responds to the free will of all creators. By reaching for the best feeling thought you can find, you will shiver with exhilaration as you reconnect with your purpose, with your zest for life, and with you. See what I mean? It went together. I like that I went ahead and read all of them. Yeah, I know it's been a challenge for me. Whatever. All right. I'm finna go. I love y'all. Bye.